On today's episode, you're going to learn how to grow your Instagram following to over 1,000 in the next 30 days. Stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in to the Think Status Podcast. I'm Hector Diaz. I'm your host, producer, and engineer. And on today's show, I'm going to talk to you about something pretty useful if you're an Instagram user or if you're just getting started on Instagram. It's how to gain more followers. I'm going to show you on this podcast how you can get 1,000 followers within the next 30 days using the following checklist. So I'm going to read the checklist off first, and then what we'll do is after, if you want to copy the checklist, just go to thinkstatus.com, and on the drop-down, just register for the checklist, and you'll be able to download it directly to your phone or your computer. And it really starts off with setting up a great profile image. Once you have a great profile image, you want to create a catchy profile description. You want to give people a reason to follow you, and your description should match the content. Now, what does that all mean? Well, obviously, it's pretty straightforward. Great profile picture, catchy profile description, give people a reason to follow you. So what makes you unique? Description should match the content. So the description on your profile should match the content specifically. You also want to document your experiences. So there's stories on Instagram where you can do a highlight of your day. You know, you're at the supermarket, you could be walking your pet, you can be at Chuck E. Cheese, whatever you want. You can document what you're going through. You can be going to an event or seminar. You can also create things like create an image with a nice background using Canva, Canva.com, or Over. There's a variety of different apps and websites that you can use to create images with inspirational quotes and things like that. You can also make videos. You can do a text written update, like on your notepad inside of your phone, and then post a picture of that onto your Instagram page. You can also do an image of your podcast, like I've done so on my Instagram account. You can also post 3 to 9 times a day. Now, this is really, really important, and according to Gary Vaynerchuk, he says you should do that per platform. It's crazy. I mean, the guy sets the bar so high. And in addition to posting 3 to 9 times a day, you can use hashtags from 5 to 30 per post. Now, in addition to using hashtags on your postings, you can use it on comments, and you don't have to do that many in comments, but if you wanted to put a hashtag underneath a comment for fun, I do that all the time. That's another way of using hashtags. Now, another thing you could do is you can share your expertise, share your stories, share your opinions on your favorite subjects. You can ask questions, obviously responding to those questions, and you also want to be consistent. So consistently posting is a key thing, because I notice in my own account I lose followers when I don't post very often. You know, I notice it'll drop down and people lose interest. But if you think about your postings as the people that you're talking to, your target audience, who do you want to build relationships with? You think about them. Think about some of your best friends that you currently have, and the intention would be to find people that that have the similar interests and things like that. Or you can also think of your perfect client, right? If you think about a client that you've worked with in the past, that was a wonderful experience, and you help them with either selling them with something or helping them with something that you do, whether you're a sales professional or whatever type of work you do. You think about the people that you serve the best, and then you can follow those type of people. So once you have that persona in mind, you can follow those people. And according to one of these other gurus within the digital space, they say you can follow 30 people per hour. And that's crazy. But The other way to do it is you could do it 30 people a day, but following people who interest you is a great strategy. Now, Seth Godin talks about that. He talked about that a long time ago, and it was a video that I used to play for my clients a long, long time ago, where he would talk about following people just for following is a waste. But if you follow people to really build and engage a relationship, that's where it's meaningful. So follow people who interest you, follow people that you have commonalities with. Maybe you play hockey like I do, and you can follow other hockey players. You can follow other hockey enthusiasts. Look under hashtags that group conversations together, like hashtag beer league hockey, or hashtag ice hockey, or hashtag roller hockey. It could be hashtag the name of your business, or you'll see people that post certain content with hashtags, and you can follow and engage with your followers. You can comment, you can like what they're posting. And another way to deepen relationships is through direct messages. Direct messages allow you to enrich the relationships you currently have, and potentially help you build new relationships as well. For example, there was one time where I followed somebody on Instagram, and this guy had a podcast. I think it's the Empower Good podcast. And this guy was awesome because once I followed him, he sent me a video like almost immediately. And he said, "Hey, nice to meet you. Thanks for following." And he just engaged me with a question. And so I replied with another video, and he really, we kind of built a relationship in a good way, in a way that's, really cool that he has a podcast, cool that I told him I've been podcasting for a while. And it was really cool. It was just a fun interaction. And you could do the same thing with new followers as well, and existing followers as well. Another really powerful tool, insight that I gained from an Inc. 500 magazine. It talked about tagging your location. It was an Inc. 500 magazine article. It says tagging your location has 79% more engagement compared to those that don't. So what that means is you'll be able to potentially generate more followers, build, have conversations based around the location that you were at. You can also tag your friends if they're with you at the particular location. If you have a photograph with your friends or a celebrity or something like that, it should be able to help you in generating more followers. So that's the gist of the Instagram list. And according to the research that I gained, you should be able to generate more followers if you're consistent with this strategy, with these strategies that I shared with you. And if, like I said earlier, if you want a copy of the checklist so you can download and just check it off, print it out, make sure you're doing it every day, go to thinkstatus.com, and on the drop down, it'll be a digital asset once you give me your name and email. And if you have any questions, any thoughts, any additions, anything we can do to make this checklist better, feel free to message me in the email as well. I'll be happy to make edits and constantly improve this document that can help you grow your Instagram following. And be sure to follow me on Instagram as well. Go to instagram.com/thinkstatus, and you'll be able to connect with me there. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Take care.
Llueve fuego del cielo, quemando a los que me quieren matar. Por causa de soberbia, mi piel morena me protegerá. Camino por las calles, el fuego alrededor de mí. Todo comienza a caer, todo se va a regresan a su lugar, el río comienza a fluir, miro hacia el cielo, el sol y las nubes, 1000 pajaritos al cantar, ay la ra ra, canta la ra y la ra, cantará ira, ira, ira. Cantar, 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 cantará. Después mi gente se levanta, quitándose el traje de Babilonia, bailando ahora en vestido tradicional. La primavera ha regresado y el verano corazones calentará. Pronto que pronto nos convertiremos en la tierra, unidos con el mundo germinaremos con ella. Ojos serán hojas comiendo del sol y la mente se abrirá como una flor.